Last time on Drakengard 3.
See, look at how they talk. A regular Gigas is totally incapable of speech. But crossing them with humans was hard because human minds and bodies are such fragile things. Once you scare humans, it's no longer useful. Just the sight of blood makes them freeze up. So I had to mix and match a bit to try and get the results I was looking for. First, I had to figure out a way to stop the screaming, which took even longer. Then I had to clean up all the goo and junk, which took even longer. I had to work fast, you see, because time was pretty short.
No, dear.
But it didn't work. A simple melding of human and Gigas, I mean. Humans are far less durable than Gigantes, for one. That makes it hard to balance them out. I tried and tried. I killed lots and lots of humans and Gigantes along the way. It was the only way. I had so many beloved soldiers I wanted to build.
Lady 3.
And now, back to Will You Just Shut Up and Die Already? Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. Hanabox here with some more Drakengard 3. When we last left off, we played 3's chapter prologue stuff, and we found that she actually, I don't know, like, I think they kind of messed this one up. Like, I love the chapter, I love her character and everything, but they said that she was crossing the line. But technically, if she already made those two ogres or gigantes right at the end, or whatever, she would have already crossed that line, and she would have been crazy already. So, I don't know, that's just a bit of a weird continuity error, but regardless. Man, my mouth is really blowing up with the saliva today. Alright, we're just going to do 2's chapter, prologue thing, whatever. 2 and her disciples sent are deeply in love. The 2 while away the hours by clearing the land of monsters. Okay, cool. The Intoner of Mercy. Now I'm curious. She looks really cool in that portrait. I do like that portrait of her. Alright, let's see what she is all about. I'm curious how this is going to play out and everything. It's going to be fairly interesting. The one style I do want to see is ones.
Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a young man and a beautiful intoner. The intoner was a boundlessly kind and cheerful young girl, and while her partner was not the most intelligent man, he truly did love her.
Aw.
This is the story of a certain couple. A couple that was deeply in love.
I think I'm already gonna like 2. They didn't really show much of her aside from her literally going insane and crazy. So I'm curious how this is gonna play out. Alright, this is a year beforehand.
I am the happiest girl alive.
I can see that.
You know why?
You are married.
Because I am with the greatest man in the whole wide world.
She reminds me a lot of Joy from Inside Out. Just the way her character plays out. Oh, she has the swords. Okay.
Time to take care of today's business.
Yes, Lady 2.
Hey, quit it with the Lady 2 stuff, okay? When we're alone, it's just 2. Got it?
Oh, okay, he had no comment to that. He sounds fairly weird, like way more stoic, I guess you could say. Alright, we gotta make sure we clear out this entire area and get everything that we could possibly get. Oh, this is her barracks before everything went down and we fought inside of it. I haven't been in this area forever. No, this isn't her barracks. This is 4's barracks, technically, if we're going along technicalities. Alright, what do we, fought a bunch of wolves. We got ogres, too. She has a little bit of the same combo compared to 0, but not too close. Not a lot of dialogue either, so I guess we'll just keep playing until we get something. Yeah, I gotta say the sword is like one of the more easy to wield weapons. It has a lot of range, it's fairly good combos, it strings together, it staggers decently as well. It's just an overall good weapon. Oh yeah, I think after I completed the last episode, I bought a majority of the weapons from the shop. Like, I got all of them. I don't know if others will show up later. So now all I gotta do is head back and actually pick all of them up, which is going to be... it's gonna take time, not super hard.
How many we kill? They just keep coming.
Alright, here's more.
Yeah, there's no end to it.
It's not unlike my undying love for you, my lady.
Oh, Scent, even at a time like this, you say the sweetest things.
I actually don't think, from the way it
We
sounds...
eliminate the evil lord only to have the land overrun with monsters. Even a disciple of my caliber is taken aback at the sad state of this world.
Gosh, Scent, to you. You're so mature.
I actually don't think Scent loves her. I think she's just enamored by him. Because there's a point where he used her. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. He just... Okay, I think he just died from being off of the map. That's actually really funny. Well, alrighty then, I'll take that. I stopped trying to kill him because I didn't want the dialogue to stop. You know the drill. You know how it goes.
Are you tired, my lady?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. This is all for the sake of one, after all.
True. Once Lady One takes over, it'll be a brighter future for us all. Still, you know I'm really fighting for you, Lady I mean, two.
Aw, Sin. You're totally gonna make me cry.
He is so bluffing. Like, he is super using her. That's crazy. Like, I don't dislike Scent. He's not my least favorite. He's probably below there. He's definitely above Decadus, above all else, but because he just doesn't talk. Like, he has his witty comeback sometimes, but that's about it. Dito is probably my favorite. Dito and Octa are my two favorite disciples. We all know who my least favorite intoner is, and I think I'll leave it to the end to decide who my absolute favorite is. I'm not going to count Zero because Zero's a little different. She is really cool, though. I love her the most. Well, one of the most. I just kind of took that. I kind of want to see her intoners. Alright. Not too insane. Okay, that was super easy. Holy crap. Again, we all know there's a thingamajog up here, so we can grab that. I've been saying thingamajog a lot. I don't know. I said it towards the end of my Xeno stuff that I just recorded. It's going to be pretty interesting, because now I said it early here, but I recorded that Xenosaga stuff earlier on, and it's just going to be awkward. Because I interweave things together, that's just how I go, but I've kind of grown accustomed to destroying these wolves. I don't really care at this point. It has to be done just to get past it, so we will live another day, just so we don't have to deal with the screams of the wolves. Because alas, I do dislike killing them. It's not my favorite thing in the world.
All right, let's keep beating them down.
Isn't this enough for today, my two?
No way, let's keep going.
But I can't possibly permit my lover to overexert herself.
Oh, you naughty thing. Keep calling me lover and I'll do whatever you say.
Okay, so just say, lover, stop. Yeah, I think... I'm wondering if all of these intoners are a bit of Zero's personality mixed in. And it's just the different parts of her. And she chooses to suppress a lot of it. Because she's a lot more like, I would say...
If you need some brawn here, just leave it to me.
Thanks, Scent, but I'm kind of stronger than you.
This is true.
No fear. For tonight, I shall relieve you of your excess strength, my lady.
Scent?
Okay. God, there's so many of them. But, like, she's a more insane... brutal version of one. One is just a cool, calm, and calculated one. Are they just continually respawning? Do I have to wait? Alright, perhaps they will run away at this point. Alright, let's kill these guys with our really fast regenerating intoner mode. Well, he's gone. And then we have this nerd. Good night, sweet prince. Ogres are so easy to kill. They were so hard earlier on, and now they're just a chump change. But at the same time, when it comes to saying that there are split personalities of Zero, it's hard to pinpoint which parts of them, or parts of her they are. So it's like, it's kind of hard to compare that. It just feels like it, even though it might not necessarily be so. I will admit that this part of the game, this feels like a very awkward exchange, and I think that's on purpose. I don't think Scent is as dumb as he lets off. Like, maybe he is dumb with the facts and he's a pathological liar. But I think a lot of the things he does are with a purpose. I don't know. And then at the end, whenever they die together, he does whatever she says. Except for that one where she nuked all of them, but that's besides the point. Alright, let's kill these Titanes. Aren't these ones?
One's really gonna appreciate this, huh?
Well, I'm sure. You know, you certainly do seem fond of Lady One, don't you?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see her smile, you know? Whenever she smiles, it is so...
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I remember she was the very eccentric one. Ow. Okay, I'm probably gonna die. Don't want to die. Alright, let's go in toner mode. Kill these guys. But aren't Titans creations of one? This is kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Okay, these are a little above my pay grade. Stab it. Stab it. There we go. Decapitated. His head actually went flying. I have no idea where the heck that went. And I seem to have missed chest yet again. But whatever. We'll deal with it. As Tu and Sen prepare for the upcoming battle, it is revealed that Tu built an orphanage for hurt and abandoned children. Aw. She's actually super sweet. She is actually one of the nicer ones out of all of them. Alright, the recipe book. Okay.
Today I wanted to jot down notes on my new fancy meat dish. First, find the freshest ogre meat you can. Any type is fine, so long as it's not too gristly. Tenderize it for a while, then mix and dice onions, ginger, breadcrumbs, eggs, and salt and pepper to taste. Form the mix into balls, fry them in oil, then pop them in the oven. For the sauce, mix tomatoes, vinegar, and sugar, then spice it up. PS5's gonna love these.
I don't think vinegar and sugar mix well. I actually don't even think that works. Like, I don't think that's possible. But, whatever. Man, what if... I've always had the idea of coming back to different games and making the meals that they prepare on there. That'd be so fun to do. Like, I might terribly, terribly mess them up, but who cares? We can have fun, can't we? Huh? Huh? You want to judge me, fool? Ah, it's just the campfire and scent. Okay.
Boy, am I ever tired.
You fought hard, Lady Two.
But one look at you, Scent, and all my fatigue just drains away. Poof. All gone.
Thank you, my lady.
He sounds just so uninterested.
There is no greater honor for me than to aid the kind-hearted Lady Two.
Kind-hearted? You really think so?
Of course. I mean, you are the girl who's been building orphanages for the less fortunate, in spite of all the chaos surrounding us.
Well, of course. I can't just leave them alone.
The orphans do seem to enjoy your company.
Aw, thanks. They really are cute little buggers, huh?
I'm having a flashback to the beginning of the game when Zero fought with them. I could have sworn Zero mentioned something along the lines of not wanting to hurt her. And even when she actually did fight, she seemed to feel bad for her when she had to kill her. Because Tu isn't really evil at all in the slightest. Like, aside from the fact that the world's probably going to blow up.
They certainly are. And they love getting into all kinds of mischief. But I suppose I could say the same for you, Lady Two.
What? Mean? I'm not a child.
Apologies, my lady. You most certainly are not. Though your soft, pliable skin and sweet, unsullied fragrance do remind me of a newborn.
A newborn?
Indeed. You make me want to care for you like an innocent babe.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Okay, well.
Scent, are you happy?
Well, that's rather sudden. What's wrong?
I mean, I'm happy, right? I love this great guy, and he totally loves me back. We're together every single day, and we're working together to build the world that one wants. And everything's going perfect, you know? So yeah, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. But I'm also scared. You know how water pours out of a cup if you put too much in? It's kind of like that. It's like I have so much happiness, I'm worried it's all going to spill out. I don't know. That probably sounds weird, huh?
Not at all.
Scent, would you mind holding me? I want to feel warm and safe.
Of course not.
Huh.
So, what should we do next?
We should clear out the land of forests. The monsters there are still a serious threat.
If you say it, it must be true. Let's go.
Huh. I wonder if that has to contribute with her going crazy, because... I mean, it is a cliche that love gives you more power, but maybe it's so true in the intoner sense because she's a goddess in love with a mortal. You know? Aside from the fact that he is technically a bird, but, like, they're all technically birds, but they all have their own distinct personalities. They are all human in most regards, but still. And this is, I believe, either 4 or 2 days later. I did not remember.
I know that happiness doesn't last forever. That's why I want to love him right now with all my heart.
Is it because she's mortal and at the time she thinks she's gonna live forever and outlive him? Bash up your foes, okay. I feel like there'd be a secret chest somewhere around here, but alas, I do not think that is the case. Unless it's very strategically hidden. Nope. Scent does have one of the cooler character designs. Same with the 2. She has a very cool and unique character design as well. I really like her. We have definitely fought our way through this area a couple times, so let's just do it.
Shit! There's an intoner here!
Oh no.
Don't let her leave the forest alive!
I thought we were killing monsters, Scent. Why are all these people here?
I believe some of the Lord's forces remain in the area.
I hate to do this, but if they're defying one, they have to die.
Oh great, another wall. Awesome. Oh god, that did so much damage. Holy crap, blowing up one cannon is so satisfying, because then all the rest just follow domino suit. So nice. Did I really kill all of them? Holy crap. Okay, well, they're all dead. That happened very fast. Not a lot of dialogue exchanged. One of you did say that it's best to play only 2 of these missions, and I can kind of see where you're coming from, because so far 3 and 2 haven't exchanged a lot as in dialogue-wise. 4 talked a lot. Like, a lot. And maybe that's what made me hate her so much. I don't know. Alrighty.
They seem kind of weak and worn out.
Well, they are stragglers. Most are pretty badly hurt.
Maybe we should try healing
That
them.
dingbat
You know,
is an intoner?
like we did with those orphans?
I'm afraid we can't, Lady Two. You understand why I did that, right? Why I harnessed the power of your song? Why I used it to cure the orphans and strengthen our soldiers?
Because you're kind.
Ah.
No. I did it
Our
because
Lord's
I
name is
wanted
at
them to
stake.
protect you. And in order to do that, they had to be healthier, stronger. I strove to forge them into a mighty shield for you. It had nothing to do with kindness.
That's not true. You're super kind. You're my gentle
We can
prince.
still win this! Just stand your ground!
She is oblivious to the fact that he is doing bad stuff. Which, I mean, is fine. She wants to love him and everything, but... I mean, I guess in a way... That is an ambiguous topic that I can't really touch on.
Toner, her power.
You technically help them, but by helping them, you are trying to help yourself more than anything. So I don't know. However you want to take it.
Are you hurt, my lady?
Oh, Scent, you're so strong.
See, and she ignores it, like...
And beauty. You're just
Not ignores, but...
perfect.
My strength is but a mere fraction of your own, too. I'm simply driven by far more than your average man. Enough to lay down my life for yours if need be.
No, don't you dare risk your life for me, Scent. If you died on me, I'd go crazy.
I appreciate that, my lady.
Don't you ever die on me, Scent.
My lady, I promise not to die. Even if it kills me.
Okay. There it is. Okay. I'm good. Just needed to find this before anything else. And alas, he is dead. Okay. Moving on. She also does have a very cool sword. The reason why I thought she was the water one was because her sword reminds me a lot of a shark fin. I have no idea why. It really isn't like that. It's more like a butcher's knife, but...
Throughout the endless war, the kind Intoner gathered up orphans across the land and cared for them. She didn't have any parents of her own, so she wanted to help others escape the misery that she herself had known. And through it all, her one true love was always at her side. This is the story of a certain couple. A couple that strove endlessly to support each other.
See, that's the thing, and I know the mission's gonna end here, but 4 is a wannabe 2. And the only downside to 2 is her blind love for Scent. And maybe Scent's flaw is that he tries too hard to protect her. I don't know, that sounds like it would be a good thing that he wants to help her, but in reality he's actually hurting her. And all the people around them from using her song and abusing her to create a shield to protect you. You know, it's an endless cycle that, you know, him himself is strong enough to protect her, so he probably doesn't even need that, but she's really the only unself-sufficient one, I guess you could say.